Hi grade 10 student. So in today's video we are going to do one of the question paper which was written on March 2021. So please make sure that you stay tuned, watch everything so that you will understand how are you going to answer your question in terms of cash receipt journal as well as cash payment journal. Also guys, please don't forget to buy a start guide. If you even get your own copy guys, make sure that you get your own copy for Accounting Solution SA grade 10 study guide is available now. Only 50 rand a soft copy. So please make sure that you get one so that you can prepare yourself with questions and solutions. Okay, let's start with our question of today. All right, the question paper that we have today, as I said guys, is a question paper that was written on March 2021. All right, so let's look at it. It was question 2 and it was 48 marks and you were only given 43 minutes to complete. Okay, then they said use the following transaction to complete journals of Mange Trader for months of February 2021. Then the business is owned by Mpitlangene Zungu. Okay, then required number 2.1 prepare cash receipt journal 20 marks. Number 2 prepare cash payment journal 28 marks. In total is gonna give you 48 marks. Okay, information note, do not cast off the journals. Okay, that's the information that they want you to take note of. Okay, then transaction for the month of February 2021. Okay, on 4 they said the owner Mzungu increased his capital contribution from 250,000 to 375,000. An EFT was made for this transaction. In other words, they are saying that this amount was EFT, electronic fund transfer, which means that the owner contributed cash. Because sometimes guys you can find that the owner contributed what? An assets instead of cash. Okay, however, if you read carefully, they said he increased from 250 to 375, which means that the amount that he contributed is not 250 and it's not 375, but it's the difference between these two. 375 minus 250,000, then it's gonna give you 125,000. That's the one that you are going to record. Okay, now let's come here. This is our cash receipt. We have a day detailed analysis of receipts. Bank will record every transaction. Then we check if we have account affected. If no account affected, we go to sundry account. Sundry account, it's work only if this account they are not affected. Okay, now let's check who contributed. Mzungu, the owner. Mzungu, the date was 4. Okay, analysis of receipts, the amount is 125,000 and it's 125,000. Okay, because these accounts are not affected, which means that we're gonna come here and say 125,000 and say this amount is what it was for capital, because we don't have capital column here. Very simple. Okay, now let's proceed to the next one. The next one, they said that the fixed deposit at FNB matured today and is the received EFT of 13,200. If we receive, it's cash receipt. If we pay, it's cash payment. Okay, then we receive EFT of 13,200 from investment, including interest of 1,200. What you have to know is that interest are recorded separate, and they said 13,200 include what? Interest, which means that we have to separate them. We have to go and subtract interest of 1,200 from 13,200. So this is how we are going to record. Okay, it's on the same day on 4. We are going to record. Detail is from FNB, the name of the bank. Okay, then amount in total it was 13,200. 13,200. Okay, then now when we come here we have to separate them. Remember the other amount, let's start with interest because we know it. Interest is 1,200. Is for interest. Okay, interest. Okay, and the other one is different between 1,200 and 13,200, which is going to give you an amount of 12,000. Yes, of 12,000. This 12,000, we call it a fixed deposit. Because the other one, guys, is for what? The other one is for interest. If you add these together, it's gonna give you 13,200. Very simple. Okay, now let's proceed to the next one. On 7, bought COVID equipment by 10,000, but less what? 10% trade discount from Codiv store and paid EFT 02. Okay, because we paid, this is going to be cash payment journal. Okay, so how are we going to record this? Day is on the 2nd. Okay, it's on 7. Day is on 7. Sorry, on 7 we paid. The name of the store is Codiv store. Okay, and the amount is going to be, instead of 10,000, guys, you are going to say 10,000 multiplied by 10%, and it's gonna give you 1,000. This 1,000 is for discount, which you are going to subtract, and you're gonna left with only 9,000. We paid 9,000 because they give us 10,000 discount. Okay, so this one is equipment, which means that we check if we have any equipment here. If we don't have, we go to Sunday account. Because we have equipment column, we are going to write it here. Very simple. Okay, let's proceed. On 9, made EFT. Okay, we paid the following transactions. Number 1, we paid to Mkhize Traders for merchandise. We paid Mkhize. Okay, we paid Mkhize on the 9, Mkhize Traders, and we paid the amount of how much? 14,500. Okay, it was for what? For merchandise. Merchandise is trading stock, 14,500. Okay, and again we paid EFT for Ndlovu in a settlement of our account. If we owe someone, we call it creditors control, which means that we also have to record it here. Okay, we were owing Ndlovu Traders after receiving a discount of 2,500. We have to indicate what discount that we receive when we pay. He give us discount because we paid what? The amount that we were owing. Okay, so we are going to say on the 9th of February, we paid Ndlovu Traders an amount, okay, an amount of how much? 3,450. Okay, but out of that 3,450, this is the amount that we have settled. 3,450. I already explained why we are writing here, because we are settling someone we owe. We were not paying cash. We purchased merchandise first. Now we are paying back the money to this person, and we receive a discount of 250. We have to indicate it here because we have a column for discount. Okay, to the next one. We pay Zululand Municipality water 1,500 and rate 600. Okay, which means that we are going to indicate that. Which date is this? On the same date of 9. On the 9, we pay Zululand. Zululand Municipality. Okay, and we paid the amount in total is 2,100. 2,100. But when it comes to Sunday account, because we don't have those columns here, we are going to separate them. This is how we are going to separate them. Remember, this side is for amount. Okay, we are going to say Another 1,500 is for water. Detail is for water. And another 600 is for rate. You have to separate them so that you can get what? This separate mark. Very simple. Okay. Now let's proceed. The next one. Okay, I didn't skip any. Let me check. Okay, I didn't skip. Okay, now on the 18. On the 18, goods sold for cash according to cash register tape of 24,000. Markup on cost is 60%. Okay, we receive cash here. Now we receive cash, which means that we have to go back to what? Cash receipt journal. We receive cash on the 18. Okay, it's cash sales. Okay, and the amount is 24,000. Okay, and on the bank we receive 24,000 of just. Okay, but cost of sales, guys, because we are given a 60% markup, we have to calculate cost of sales. How are we going to calculate it? Very simple. 24,000, then we apply markup 100 over 160. Then you're gonna get 15,000 of cost of sales. 15,000 of cost of sales. Then under sales is 24,000. Very simple. You write it like this. Okay. I wrote on the space of this one. Let me just copy this. 18 cash sales 24,000. I'm just recopying this, guys, so that I can remove it on the other column. Okay, because we already have recorded items that side. Okay, now I hope it's clear. Now let's proceed. The next one, they said on the 20, EFT was made to Shukela Insure, which is 800 for the business insurance policy. Okay, we paid insurance amount of 800. Of course, this one is going to be what? Paid, because we pay. Okay, the name of the insurance is Shukela. Okay, and the date is 20. Shukela, and we paid the amount of 800. Because we don't have column for insurance here, we are going to record it here, 800, and we said insurance. Very simple, guys, very simple. I hope you already like this video and you are subscribe of this channel, because that's free of charge. No one is going to charge you anything to subscribe. You are just helping us to grow so that we can be able to do many more videos. If we are growing, guys, we make sure that we keep recording video each and every day. But if no one is subscribing, it's discouraging us to record what? More videos. So please make sure that you subscribe to this channel. Let's continue. Okay, now we are going to 22. Receive an EFT from a debtor as Ngango in part payment of her account of 2,600. Receipt was issued for her. Okay. We receive amount of 2,600 from the debtor. Okay. This name is difficult to read, which means that is a cash receipt. Okay, on the 22 is S Ngango. Okay, we receive amount of 2,600 on the bank, and because it's our data, we have a column of data is 2,600. Very simple. Okay, we don't go to sundry account if we have account this side. Okay, and then the other one, EFT to S Simango pay for his monthly salary is 13,500. We pay 13,500 of salary to S Mango. Okay, 26 S Mango. We paid amount of 13,500. Because we don't have salary column here, we go here and say 13,500. Sorry, apology guys. Okay, then we said salary. Okay, that's how we are going to record it, because we don't have column for salary here, which means that we have to indicate it under sundry account. Okay, now let's proceed. On 27, bank statement received from FNB reflected the following charges. We have service fee charge, we have electronic transfer charge, cash deposit fee, and interest on overdraft. Okay, so we have to make sure that when we record transaction like this, we combine all bank charges, because we have to indicate bank charges. We don't indicate service fee. You are going to get it wrong. Okay, so this transaction happened on 27. Is cash payment obvious? So the bank is FNB. Okay, this column must be higher. Okay, let me just wrap this part. Okay, this column must be higher so that we can be able to record it. Okay, I think this one, it was supposed to be that side. Okay, let me wrap here. Okay, FNB is the bank that we received that those charges. Service fee, electronic transfer charges, and cash deposit, we have to combine them. They are bank charges, which means that if you combine 900 and 595 and 455, they're going to give you 1,950. Okay, 1,950, and we indicate what? Bank charge. Bank charges. We don't have bank charges column here. We have to record them here. And interest on overdraft is 1,200. Interest on overdraft. We have to separate them, guys. These two must not be combined. Okay, and now we can say on the bank is 1,950 and 1,200. FNB. Very simple, just like that. Okay, and the other transaction, the last one, goods sold for cash as per register is 19,500, and cost of sales, it was 11,500. Okay, this one obviously we're going to say it, the date is 28, and is cash sales. Okay, amount is 19,500, 19,500, and the sales 19,500, and cost of sales we have it is 11,500. So this is how you should record cash receipts and cash payment. I did question from 2019 until 2023. That from the test that was written around March for test preparation. So please make sure that you go and check them, and please don't forget to get yourself a guide so that you can get many questions and many memorandums, guys, so that you will be able to practice for yourself. See you on the next video. Goodbye.